program, and on rest days, Sundays, we used to give performances,
yes,
entertainment, and which was very much appreciated by the rest of the troops. But yeah, apart from that, people spent the time resting, playing cards, so on.
Now, in your case, you maintained a diary. When did you write your diary? Was there ever any risk that you could be observed writing a diary by the guards?
Yeah, well, I started a diary when I was at Chan, and I kept it going. Of course, you had to scrounge what notepaper you could. Always managed. Somehow you managed to find some. I managed to find some, and but when we got to Kobe House, the problem was, of course, every time you searched, there was a bit dicey. I'd try and keep it on my person somewhere, whereas I went through my gear. I was very fortunate in this aspect. I was always managed to keep it out of the prying hands and eyes. But when we were in the Kobe House, I used to keep it in under the floorboards where we slept. Were raised 15 inches, 2 foot off the ground. So by crawling under that ground space, I kept my diary hidden under the ledge under there.
Yes.
Every second or third day I'd bring it out, get a few boys to watch out for any Jap guards that happened to prowling the area, bring it out and write my diary up.
Yeah.
That's how I kept it going. And I was fortunate in doing that, pun detected.
Yes. Oh, it's a valuable record.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Can you explain your barracks, what they were like?
Yes, well, so originally it was just warehouses, 4-store warehouses, and so each floor had been converted. They put these low sleeping platforms on the top of the floor, and in sections with alleyways through, and on each alleyway be erected a sort of a table, a long, narrow table-like structure with folded hinged side, so that when the meal was brought up, you just lifted the flaps up, put a bracket underneath, folding bracket, and that kept them in. So that's all they were really. Platforms on which we slept, covered in tatami matting. We just slept with blankets over it, and with narrow passageway.
And were there enough blankets for you to be warm?
Yeah, we had 4. I think in winter time we had 5 blankets. So we were fairly well provided with blankets.
Did they ever issue you with any heavy winter clothing or greatcoat?
Yes, yeah. Most fortunately, a lot of us had salvaged our greatcoats. So the others were the English, of course. They arrived there with no gear. They'd been sunk. But the Japs did provide their overcoats, although they were vastly inferior to ours. They were cotton anyway. Ours were wool.
Yes.
But they did make an effort to provide what they had available.
Now, when you arrived at Kobe yourself, is it not so that you actually got separated from all your fellow 2nd, 4th machine gunners?
Well, we did get broken up, but I don't know how that came about. When we fell in on the Oval on the first day, we were sort of put into sections there. I think somehow it must have emanated from that. Because I was with a few few second force fellows in number 5 section I was in. But we did get split up, scattered a bit, but and I know there was half a dozen 5 platoon fellows in the section I was in.
Yes.
It wasn't that big a wrench, you know, but we did get split up.
It's often commented that one of the things that helped one survive was what they call mateship or bonding with someone. Did you have a particular mate or a group of mates that you supported and they supported you?
Yeah, I suppose you could say my fellow mates in the 5 platoon second force, Johnny Gilmore, Jimmy Dorey, Wally Hutchinson, Arthur Draper, a handful.
Yes.
We were together all in through Kobe House, right through and then on to the end of the war.
Yes.
And yeah, we did look after us, you know. We did look. You had a special bonding with you, especially with a battalion, mate.
Yes. Yes.
Too, mate. There was a special bonding that lasted for the rest of our lives.
Yes.
So you did find that no one was left on their own.
Yes.
Always. That's why we survived so well, really. Yeah.
Now I know that you had Captain Boyce there as your medical officer, as a captain,
Yeah.
but did you have any other officers there?
Yeah, there were half a dozen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I noticed Alec Dandy mentions Lieutenant John Fuller.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right, John Fuller.
Yeah. What did you think about the officers? Did they do their best by you, or did they have? I don't want to lead this too much.
No.
Yeah.
No, they were very supportive.
Yes.
I mean, we were fortunate. We always felt we were fortunate today because they didn't have to go out to work. I mean, that was the blessing to go out to work, get out of this warehouse
Yes.
style. It was, you know, going out for an outing, even though we were glad to get out.
Yes.
We felt sorry for the officers. It wasn't until very late in the war that they managed to. I think they asked to be sent out to work.
Yeah.
The officers did get out.
So I noticed Captain Boyce mentioned that.
Yeah.
He got out and he needed to get out.
Yes, they were. So, but they were always very helpful.
Yes.
I always regard our particular camp as being fairly fortunate.
Yes.
We had pretty good conditions. And we worked hard, but we were able to get plenty of food. And of course, we worked on food, different types of food on the dock, and we became expert at steering. So we survived pretty well. At Kobe House, I'd say we were one of the most fortunate camps in all the experience, in all the prisoner war
Yes.
field. Yeah, I was lucky going to Kobe.
Now, Corporal Florence.
Yeah.
You got anything to say about him?
So he was a British Army MO, medical law officer.
Medical
orderly,
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
And he had a beautiful voice, and he used to give solos, sing solos in our weekly concerts that we held. And then he had the skills to at his fingertips. He formed a choir. He sent the message around. Anyone like to join the choir, which I joined, being a muso. So that was also very beneficial. We learned several songs and in harmony,